Well, an emergency meeting of the Arab League has been held in Cairo in response to developments in Sudan. Egypt and Saudi Arabia called for the meeting as concerns over Sudan's stability mount in the region. Egypt is also worried about the safety of its own soldiers who were in Sudan for a military drill when the fighting started. Here's Adel Mhoui with more from Cairo.
Egypt and Saudi Arabia summoned a meeting of ambassadors of the Arab League to put in place an action plan to help end the recent clashes in Sudan. The meeting in the Egyptian capital began with a debrief from the Sudanese government.
The Rapid Support Forces started the attacks on the headquarters of the Sovereign Transitional Council. That came on Saturday. The same day, a meeting was set between them and President Burhan, which means the attack was kind of a betrayal. The Sudanese government dissolved the RSF militia, declaring it a rebel entity. All international and regional efforts to embed the RSF into the Sudanese military had earlier failed.
Even while acknowledging that the current clashes were domestic in nature, the Sudanese ambassador still requested for Arab League-led mediation to help stop the fighting. Member states unanimously warned about the consequences of further escalation of fighting and called for an immediate cessation of hostilities. Egypt has the longest border with Sudan among Arab countries and is the most concerned about the fighting.
Egypt's interests do not deviate from Sudan's interests, and Sudan's destiny is that of Egypt's. Our people's future is bound together. Egypt reaffirms its commitment to support Sudan's stability and territorial integrity. It's essential that no foreign power intervenes in Sudan's national affairs.
Egypt is extremely worried because what happens in Sudan impacts Egypt. Scores of Egyptians are in Sudan in educational, religious missions, and missions in all other fields. Moreover, there are Egyptian armed forces in Sudan who are part of a joint military drill. That's why Cairo is demanding the coordination and immediate efforts to end this crisis.
Arab nations have assigned their ambassadors in Khartoum to create a joint task force that will open communication with the Sudanese military and the paramilitary rapid support forces. They hope to achieve a truce as soon as possible and revive a peaceful political process for Sudan's transition. Adel Mhoui, CGTN, Cairo.